Okay. Good morning, dear Toastmasters. Welcome to 702nd meeting of Madras Toastmasters Club. I am Vidya Shekhar, Sergeant at Arms of meeting today. So, the mission of the Toastmaster is provide a positive and supporting learning environment so that we can learn and share our experience to grow in terms of improve our communication and leadership skills. And Toastmasters International is founded by Ralph C. Smedley in the year of 1924. So we are celebrating almost the 100th year of Toastmasters. So the Toastmasters is having almost 3.5 lakhs members in the overall headcount. And with this high level information, there are three rules we are going to follow. The first one is we should not speak about topics like sex, religion, and politics. Still, if you want to speak, make sure it should not hurt the audience sentiments. And second one is, as we are going to follow this online meeting, please switch on your camera because at least the speaker can have that experience of speaking in front of multiple people. And the second one is, please put your phones mute and make sure you are mute in the Zoom meeting as well. If you want to move out of the screen, please switch off and move. While speaker is speaking, don't just move around. Okay, thank you so much for this sharing this things, and we will I'm moving into with the introduction of our proceeding officer. By profession, she is a freelancer by training with Power Apps and Azure platform for the corporate things. She is past VP Education and current proceeding officer of Madras Toastmasters Club. Let's welcome Toastmaster Suhasini.
Thank you, SAA, for the wonderful welcome. Actually, he called me and first of all, good morning, Toastmaster and honored guest present over here. Today, SAA called me and asked about the introduction. Just I copied, paste, which I had earlier in the WhatsApp group. Unfortunately, it was VP Education. He pointed out that now you are a presiding the meetings. So I got okay. We have to be do the work in the presence. We have to share the introduction. Also, once again, we have to read it out and pass it over. So this is the first lesson I learned today. Okay, I am declaring the opening of 702 meeting of Madras Toastmaster Club. Today we have a themed meeting, Pongal themed meeting. Today we have a Bogi Pongal. Happy Bogi Pongal to everyone. See, coming to the Toastmaster forum, like in all the forum, we have a win and win situation process we will follow actually, right? But first we will focus on individual and as a group how we can get a success in the forum. So here when I plan for the day, I started today Bogi Pongal, what we have to do for a career life and a personal life. So Bogi is meant for removing the old things within us and surrounding us. So I thought to plan for my daily activities and home activities. And suddenly my focus was turned towards our club and towards my passion, Toastmasters. So I thought what we have to do, which old things we can remove from our individual perspective of Toastmaster and as a club, what I thought about Toastmaster of the month. So legacy format, we have the process of recognizing the member by giving the award Toastmaster of the day. So I got and I planned in such a way we can follow this process from this term from Jan, and we can continue this recognition of the member throughout this Toastmasters. So I have some criteria which recognize the each member's success individually and also the club level. So the main criteria of Toastmaster of the month is who has maximum attendance in the month. So I want to regularize everyone to attend the meeting and also including me, the first one. And three things basic criteria I work it out. I will ruled out this tomorrow morning with discussing with my ESCOM teams and all the members, and I get their suggestion and everything. We can follow this legacy and we can make ourselves, and as an individual, we can travel this towards this forum with our passion. So, with this, I will hand over the session to the Toastmaster of the day, who is going to proceeding the entire meeting. Today, the Toastmaster of the day is Toastmaster Abhinaya. Abhinaya. Toastmaster Abhinaya is a biomedical engineer by professional. She loves traveling and meeting new people. She is into Toastmasters from 2021. Her vision is to better version of a speaker and leader. Let's welcome Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinaya.
Thank you, Toastmasters Suhashni. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Good morning. So
Good
here,
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, good morning, everyone. So we are here today to celebrate the Pongal, and still we are in the meeting and celebrating the Pongal here. So here, generally, everyone celebrates Pongal to have a great beginning. So I will just share some images, because if it is offline, it will be more impactful. So I just have to choose a presentation. So generally, we have this as a beginning. So today, the theme of the meeting is bountiful beginnings. So every day, the Pongal, there is a saying where when January comes, there will be new beginnings and there will be new way to your life. So why it is? Because like whenever we want a beginning, here, this is a plane where the sun movements comes from the Tropic of Capricorn towards the Tropic of Cancer. Like this is a region, it will come into the Northern Hemisphere. So there we just get a very good ending of winter and the beginning of the summer. So in that way, here we just have a very new beginning and a very abundant beginning in the Pongal season. So that's why we always choose this particular day to start our beginning and do our new task and everything. And also every time, however profession you are, that one thing which unites us is that our love towards the mother nature. So the mother nature, we have it because we are, as per the psychologist and neuroscientist, everyone says we have these emotions attached as we are a hunter-gatherers. So these are the image of hunter-gatherers. So we always want to gather our food and many things from ourselves that will help us to satisfy the hunger inside us. So that's why we always have to have a habit of thanking our mother nature that gives us food and also all kind of vegetables. So this is how we always celebrate the Pongal, to have a bountiful beginnings. So here I have one picture. Someone who guesses the bird name properly will have a special reward from me. So maybe this picture also will be fine.
I saw the bird, but I don't know the name.
Is it a blue jay?
Yeah, you're right. Correct. Correct, Kavita. So very nice. So I'll give a special reward for Toastmaster Kavita. But why I'm displaying blue jay to have a bountiful beginning is this is a bird which is called as the Indian roller coaster. So when I say roller coaster, everyone remembers of the adventurous roller coaster. But this is a bird which just a roller coaster every time. to demonstrate its ups and downs for the fellow bird being. So that is why everywhere in any country, whenever they see this Indian roller coaster, they just mark a new beginning and a good omen to have their bountiful beginnings. So this is also an Indian roller coaster, which is just being in a still position without performing any roller coaster. So with this note, I just want to remember every fellow Toastmasters and dear guest that we always have to trust something beyond our control and universe to have a very good beginning in our life and move towards the different phase of life by outgrowing many situations and challenges in our life. So this is the theme of the day for today. So I want everyone to reflect upon what all the bountiful beginnings that you have to do in this coming year and also in the coming Toastmasters term. So, and the word of the day is groundbreaking. So we have to have something which will be more than ordinary, more extraordinary. So it should be a groundbreaking rules and everything. So I'll insist everyone to use the word of the day. And for the benefits of guests present here, I want to explain the proceedings of the meeting. The meeting proceedings will be in 3 sessions. First will be the prepared speech session, where the prepared speaker will just deliver the speeches, which is evaluated by their mentors. And second session will be the table topic session, where the table topic master will conduct a session that improves our impromptu speaking skills. And third session will be the general evaluator session, where the evaluator will just introduce the tag teams and evaluators to evaluate the overall meeting and speeches. With this, I will hand over the control to our next session, Toastmasters General Evaluator, Toastmaster Vidya Sekar. He is working as an AI engineer and his hobbies are reading, writing, and traveling. So when I ask him what is the one beginning he has to have is to read lot more of finance book. So when he mentioned lot, I think that is a more bountiful way. He's just wanted to begin his finance book reading. With this, I'll hand over the control to general evaluators of today's meeting, Toastmaster Vidya Sekar. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinaya. Okay. I'm going to play the role of general evaluator today. The roles and responsibility of general evaluator looks like a sugar cane. While seeing outside, it looks not nice. It's hard to get things done, right? So once you started peeling the cover, then you will have the sweetness. That's what I'm going to do. From the beginning, I will watch everyone, and at the end, I will give you the 1 cup of sugar cane juice. Okay. So to start with I have thought about the tea master. So why we are calling instead of tea server or tea preparer like that, instead of why we are saying tea master. So the first one is he is master of preparing the tea. Even in the rushes, he prepare the different varieties of tea. A normal tea without sugar for sugar patients, strong tea for a headache patient. Like whatever the orders he is just getting, without any distraction, he'll just prepare the tea. So he is master of that subject. The second one is he keep on carrying the orders from the around people. He keep on remembering the order as well. He just prepares even he remembers the count of the number of items. So he keep on preparing and keep on delivering the by the way. And the third one is in between. He also showcase some political comments about the current government or current parties in the audience. People by drinking the tea, people are mostly speaking about the politics, right? He will give some other comments as well. So he just explaining he is having knowledge about the current politics as well. So that's why we are just calling him as a tea master. So with this start, my work is just I will observe all the speakers and all the role players and how they are performing, and is there any point of improvement to improve the meeting quality. All these things I will hand over. So I have a team with the to perform the entire to conduct the entire event. So let's start with timer. So the timer is Toastmaster Saravanan. He is working in a DOW incorporation in the piping department. His favorite pastime is reading books, cycling, and playing with his kids. So his favorite pongal is Sakara Pongal. So let's welcome Toastmaster Saravanan to introduce his roles and responsibilities.
Thanks for the introduction, General Evaluator. Today I play the role of timer. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a timer, my job is to time the speeches in various formats, that is, prepared speeches, tabletop speeches, as well as evaluation speech. Apart from timing the speeches, I will also alert the speakers using the green, yellow, red cards, which denotes a specific time. In case of prepared speech, the time limit will be 5 to 7 minutes. I will share green at 5 minutes, and I will share yellow at 6 minutes, and I will share red at 7 minutes. There will be a 30 seconds grace time. And in case of table topic session, time limit will be 1 to 2 minutes. I will show green at 1 minute 30 seconds. I will show a yellow card, and 2 minutes I will show red card, and we can have a 30 seconds grace time as well here. In case of evaluation session, the time limit will be 2 to 3 minutes. I will show green at 2 minutes, yellow at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and red at 3 minutes. And in evaluation session also we can have 30 seconds grace times. With that said, I hand over the stage back to General Evaluator Toastmaster Vidyashik. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Saravanan, for your introduction with the demonstration of how you will show the card. And let's welcome our counter, Toastmaster Suhasini. As already we know her introduction, so her favorite pongal is Ven Pongal. Let's welcome Toastmaster Suhasini.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Vidyasagar. Today I am going to play a counter role. The purpose of the R counter is to note any overused words or fillers, sounds used as a crutch by anyone who speaks during the meeting. Words may be inappropriate interjections such as and, well, but, so, and you know. Sounds may be As a accounter, I will submit my report to the General Evaluator Toastmaster Vidyasagar at the end of the meeting. Over to Toastmaster Vidyasagar. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suhasini. Let's welcome grammarian Toastmaster Achilles. He is just completed term in Ramakrishna Mission College, and he is an chartered accountant aspirant. Let's welcome Toastmaster Achilles to introduce his roles and responsibilities.
Yeah. 1 minute. Good morning, everyone. Today I play the role of grammarian. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any misuses of the English language as well as any outstanding uses, quotes, saying, or thoughts. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is the word of the day is Pongal. Word of the day is groundbreaking. The theme of the day is sound beginnings. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ragilesh. So I'm just handovering the session to Toastmaster Suhasini for the proceedings.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vidyasagar. Sorry to interrupt you because he has to hand over to Toastmaster of the day. But I feel some of the guests are there. If we have an introduction of them, it will be comfortable for them also. Let's have the guest, Gandhimati. Gandhimati, are you there?
Yes,
Yeah. Can you introduce yourself?
yes. Hi, everyone. Very good morning to all of you. I have joined it. I'm Gandhimati, working as a development manager in CAT Software India Private Limited. I joined to the 700 milestone meeting in person a week before a week. And to this week also, I joined to just understand how the Toastmasters meeting every week works. And later, I'm planning to join to the to you all and grow further along with you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gandhimati.
Thank you.
I think we thank you for it. Whether we have any more guests?
Naveen.
Naveen Babu. Good morning, Naveen Babu. Can you introduce yourself? You are not audible, Naveen. Hello.
I think he's having some technical.
Yes, okay.
Pungulali.
At the end of the meeting, we can get his introduction and the feedback. Let's hand over the session to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinaya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Swasni. So now we have going to first session of today's meeting, prepared speech session. For that, I'll call our first speaker. The first speaker of today is Priyadashni. She's an engineer and has 20 years of experience in IT industry. And she likes watching interviews and also gardening. And she's a learner and practitioner of NLP. To begin with, I'll call upon her evaluator, Toastmaster Kavita, to read out her project objectives.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhinaya. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay. And my speaker, Toastmaster Priyadarshini. Toastmaster Priyadarshini is giving her level 5 high performance leadership in the path innovative planning, and her project title is Valid Wellness. The purpose of this project is for the member to apply his or her leadership and planning knowledge to develop a project plan, organize a guidance committee, and implement the plan with the help of a team. The purpose of the first speech is for the member to introduce his or her plan and vision. Timer, the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. All the very best, Toastmaster Priya. Thank you. Over to TMOD.
Thank you. Toastmaster Priya, Valid Wellness, Toastmaster Priya.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. Happy morning, everybody, and happy Pongal. I request you all to close your eyes for a moment and imagine a day knowing that you have met all your financial commitments and you got the full day for yourself, for pursuing your passion, for spending time with your family and friends, and more than anything, working on your agenda. How does it feel? Open your eyes and tell me, how does it feel? Is it empowering? Isn't it? It's quite empowering. And I think some of us are already there. Some of us are yet to reach there. I think everybody, do you think, is this dream difficult to achieve? No, it is not. So here I am presenting my high performance leadership project. Before getting into the vision, the plan of the project, let me take you 35 years back, some 30, 35 years back, when I was a kid, I grew up in a joint family. My father was the only earning member, and we are quite a big family. So sometimes it was difficult to make the ends meet. And growing up, my dream was to grow up, get into a job, earn, and become rich. That was the aim, dream as a kid. I think many of you will resonate with me. So I grew up, completed my graduation engineering, got a job, started earning, then get into that the flow of life, got married, kids, took EMI, get the job, full-time job, 24 hours, running behind something. And you get advices from here and there. You invest here, you invest there. Then people will call you, this plan is good, that plan is good. And you don't have time to actually think and, okay, whether this is good. Basically, I didn't have any goals or financial goal at that time. I was just going with the flow. I did not think about all these things because growing up, we were only thinking more about your work, how to do well in work. That is all. We were not actually worried about managing the finance as such. That is one skill or one area completely not aware of. So that is how I grew up. I made many mistakes. I listened to people. When somebody is telling, I just invested, made many mistakes, burned my fingers. By the time I realized it was late, but not late, then I started learning, correcting my mistakes. And all the time, I always I wish there was somebody who can actually guide me, who can tell me what is that I need to do. How should I plan my finance? How should I manage my finance? I always wish. When somebody is talking to me, I always wish. But in India, I learned the saddest part is everybody is associated with some products or some instruments or somewhere. They're only trying to promote their product. And we succumb to that and we fall for it. So my wish always remains as a wish. And still there is a wish. So one day last year, so how long I'll keep wishing that one person will somewhere come? No, that's not going to happen. So why don't I actually learn it and at least be of help to the next generation, to my kids, to people around me, to the next generation? Because I cannot go back 10, 20 years and correct whatever has happened. Whatever has happened. Now I should only see what I can do. Instead of blaming the situation scenario, I thought I will learn it. So that is where my association with ICOFP, which is International College of Financial Planning, started. And I started learning things, the personal finance management from there, and I'm continuing learning there. Believe me, each and every class blew my mind. So much of knowledge, we've been hidden so much. I mean, I'm 40 plus. I still do not know, till I learned that, I still do not know. I do not know why they are not teaching this in school. Personal finance maths is something which should have been taught in schools to the school children. That is what it should have been done. But we are learning all geometry, trigonometry, algebra. I don't know where we will use it. But the real life skill is not taught in school at all, which is a very, very sad part of it. So this project, this is the birth of HPL, or my vision is at least I should start from home. I should tell my kids, and Toastmaster is kind of second home, where I should actually share the knowledge which I have learned to the people around me, so that we don't make the mistakes anymore. So that is how the birth of HPL happened. And I'll jump on to my vision. I already mentioned what is my vision. So my vision is basically to help facilitate and handhold individuals in their financial journey, enable them to make informed decision. So whenever we are taking a decision, it should be an informed, conscious decision, and to empower them to achieve financial freedom. When you are taking something, you should know, okay, I am making this because of these factors, I am taking this decision. So this is what the vision is. And my team, I am having a team who I am going to share it first round. Suhasini, Saraswati, Navina, Rizwan, and Hari. It's going to be a mutual gain, actually. For them, what I've learned, I will share. From them, I will get the feedback and actually refine my progress ahead. And this is the initial plan I am planning. So this will have, I'll start with the back to basics, the very basic things which should have been taught in schools, then certain key factors and goal setting, detailed planning. This is what I am planning to achieve in the next 2 months from February to March. So actually my speech comes to an end here, but I'll take a moment. I have a question to you all. Just read this and tell me the returns. I just want to know how much we are aware. So the question here is, you are asked to invest 1.2 lakh for 15 years. And at the 20th year, you will get 29.5 lakh. What do you think will be the returns, the interest percentage? You can type, you can guess. If you know to calculate, and please type in the chat. Please type in the chat. I know the time is over, but I want to take a moment because there should be some takeaway for you people after this. 16%? Good. Yeah. I'll get a couple of 30%. Wonderful. I'm not telling this is good or bad. I'm just telling the percentage. Okay. I want people to calculate the percentage. See, one takeaway is when somebody is telling you something, you should know how to calculate the return before jumping onto investment. That is the first thumb rule. I'll get one more answer, then I'll tell you how to do this. You are investing 1.2 lakh for 15 years. And after 20th year, you are getting 29.5 lakh. What is the rate of return? Okay. Others, shall I jump? Okay, 15. Gandhi, since I've got 3, let me move on to the calculation part. So whenever somebody is telling you such a thing, the easiest tip is you will have Excel, or if you have mobile, have Google Sheet install Google Sheets in your mobile. So what you have to do, this is how you have to capture. This is called cash flow. You are investing 1.2 lakh per annum. And on the 20th year, you are getting 29.5. The easiest formula is, please note down, it is IRR. You can yourself do it and see. So it is 4.07%. I'm not able to see the reactions of the people, but what do you think? Isn't it shocking? I'm not telling we are fooled or not, but this is the story they are narrating. You invest 1.2 for 15 lakh and you get 29. We take in schools, simple interest is what is calculated, taught to us. Final minus initial by initial. Oh, you are getting 30%, 40. That is not how it is. You know, that blew my mind when so I'll tell you the detailed thing, okay? So keep this IRR handy whenever you want. I don't know how many of you can follow. So this means you are actually investing 1.2 per year, okay? There is a power of compounding. So by the time, if you put 6% interest in any of the bank for 15 years, by the end of 15 years, you will have 28 lakh in hand. By the end of 15 years itself, you will have 28 lakh in hand. and your money is not getting locked anywhere. And by 20 years, you will get 38 lakh in hand. Whereas they are telling 29 lakh. I am actually calculating with a meager 6%. If it is increased by 7%, you will have 43 lakhs in hand by the end of 20. Whereas they are telling 29.5. So this is the decision we have to take. We should know how to calculate. We should know what is the returns. Then that is a conscious decision or informed decision I was telling. And there is a formula which we are not taught anywhere. And people only talk about this narrative and we succumb to that. So that is the whole purpose of my project actually. So keep this in mind, have Google Sheet installed in your mobile or have Excel. And that's actually, it came in it came in the newspaper as well. I can share this clipping as well to the group. So it came in the newspaper on how to calculate this IRR. So when somebody is telling you something, know the returns. If it is the purpose is investment, you should know the return. If the purpose is insurance, it's a different thing. But the purpose is solely investment, you should know the returns. Then only make a decision. Thank you, and over to you, Tia Modi.
Thank you. Thank you for this wonderful statistics, which is very well known, because it is very honest and very informative also. Thank you, Toastmaster Priyadarshini, for this wonderful speech. With this, I'll go on to our next speaker, Toastmaster Ponnalagu. Toastmaster Ponnalagu is a telecom engineer with rich experience in service delivery and project management. And his hobbies are reading and books, and also he is aspiring to enhance his leadership skills. So I'll call upon his evaluator. I'll call upon his evaluator, Toastmaster Suhasini, to read out the project objectives.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinaya. Good morning to all. Today, my target speaker, Toastmaster Ponnalagu, she is going to deliver her speech on the Pathway Dynamic Leadership Level 1 Project 4 Evaluation and Feedback, second speech. The purpose of this project is to practice applying the feedback and serve the and apply the feedback got from the first speech and apply to the second speech. The title of the speech is Treasure Trove of Knowledge. The time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. Oh, thank you. Over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinay.
Toastmaster Ponnalagu, Treasure Trove of Knowledge. Treasure Trove of Knowledge, Toastmaster Ponnalagu.
Very good morning, Toastmasters and dear guests. What do I often quote in my speeches? Anyone? What do I often quote in my speeches? About what? Yeah, thank you, Saravanan. Yes, it is Tirukkural. Yeah, I'll be sharing about Tirukkural today, the treasure trove of knowledge. Tirukkural is a widely translated and used book. I'll share some information and also how it impacted me in a way. This book consists of 1,330 short couplets known as Kural, and each of them consisting of 7 words. This is talking about 3 major aphoristic teachings about Aram Porul Inbam. So Tirukkural is widely acknowledged for its universality and secular nature. And also this is considered as one of the greatest works ever written on ethics and morality. This talks about virtues such as gratitude, kindness, truthfulness, greatness of a family, and so on, and giving and all. And this also talks about political topics such as king, ministers, the kingdom, war, greatness of army, agriculture, education, and lot more. So everything, it consists of every information that anyone needs. This Tirukural has influenced many leaders in the past. The leaders such as, and also scholars like Ilango Adigal, Kambar, Mahatma Gandhi, Leo Tolstoy, and Ramalinga Swamigal, Vavu Chidambaram Pillai, and so on. And even today, this is influencing people. The data group chairman, Mr. Chandrasekharan, said in one of his interviews that he refers, or the Tirukural guides him in leading the multi-billion data group in taking decisions and all. So this is a like masterpiece in Tamil literature, and it talks about great cultural values of Tamil land. And the Tamil people and also the Tamil Nadu government have long upheld the book with great reverence. Not to mention, the former chief minister had built a statue for the for Tiruvalluvar in Kanyakumari. So this, I think, do you think that we need anything more to say that this is a treasure trove of knowledge that we all should use it and use the treasures in it? Yeah, let me share some certain things like how it impacted me. So one of the kural often I relate is about one kural that I would say here. Inna seidare voruttal avar nana nannayam seidu vidal. This means actually when somebody does something bad to us, the best way to punish them is to do something good for them. So this is easy to say, but it is not so easy to practice. All right. So let me share an incident where like I practiced this, and also like several times this has come into me whenever I think of doing something. All right. So one of the things like many of you must be knowing. So after in my life, I would like to share about one incident where after marriage, like in the beginning years, 3 to 4 years, like some of you might be knowing, there are like many frictions as the two families come together. We go through a lot of difficulties. So at that stage, maybe 3 to 4 years kind of time. So I was in Chennai. So my mother came to see me. At that time, my in-laws, so they did not speak to her. That hurted me a lot. So I thought I should do something about it. Then I thought in my mind, so when somebody comes from their side relative, I should not speak to them. So I decided I'll do this. Then days passed, months passed. After 3 or 4 months, I think, some people came, that is the relatives of my in-laws came to my house. They were there in the hall. I was in the home. I was in the kitchen preparing tea. I heard somebody coming inside, and all. Now we have mobile. We informed that time, maybe some 15 years back. So we didn't know. So somebody has come. That much I know. Then from the voice, I could understand. Okay, some people have come from my in-laws side. So the thing what I was contemplating in my mind, I would like to share here. So the first thing was like I should not speak to them because they did that to my mom. Then within a fraction of second, I remembered about this choral. Inna seidare orithal avar nana nannayam seidividal. That's it. And within next few seconds, I changed my mind. I went and went to them and received them, spoke to them. So that was the thing I did on that day. So that helped me to have fruitful relationships in the family circle. And to be frank, like my in-law side relatives talk to me more than my husband. So that I think that is something many of you might have undergone or like I might have seen. So that way, this coral has helped me a lot. And the way is like I try to use it, or it just comes to my mind automatically. I don't know when I read this coral, I can't recollect it. It comes to me and it helps me. I feel this is good thing, though like the point is like some people do something, but we need not retaliate in the same way. Rather, we can do good deed for them as well. Yeah, with that, I would like to call upon everyone here to read Tirukural and take out the treasures in it, use it, and also pass it on to the generations. We have a great possession and great knowledge in that book. We can't read everything, but we can read certain ones which affects us more or which we can relate more, and we can use it. Because saying about Tirukural and saying that we have such great possession and being proud of it does not really help unless we start utilizing and take out certain things and practice in our life, and also pass it on to the generations to come. So that way it will help for the community and people to grow higher and live a happy and healthier life. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Very nice. We always forget Tirukural, and it's very good to have it with this theme because we are into the Pongal. We all should remember our literature of Tamil also, which we are totally forgetting. Thank you, Toastmaster Ponnanagu, for making us remember that. So with this, we are at the end of prepared speech session. Now we have another session called book review session. Right, so Madhupriya, she's on. Yeah, hi. Hi, Toastmaster Madhupriya. She is a senior manager and legal wing at Repco Bank. She is a past president of MTC and past area director of Area Hedge Fund. Hobbies are painting and writing. So with this, I'll hand over control to Toastmaster Madhupriya to carry out with the book review session.
Is my voice audible, Toastmasters?
Yeah, it's very audible.
Yes.
So happy Bogi and advance happy Pongal. I'm not doing good with my voice and nose, so sometimes I may cough. So kindly bear with me. I'm telling it in advance because it's been troubling me for a long time. So today, it's a very different session in Toastmasters. We've not seen this session very frequently because we just follow the regular protocol. Thursday, I think VP called me and told we will do some 20-minute session on like some informative thing. Then we were discussing about some couple of things we can come about. But finally, due to some time constraint, we thought, okay, we will do a book review. And immediately the book that came to my mind was Ponniyin Selvan. Okay, because it's a 20 minutes worth, 20 to 25 minutes worth session, and the book I'm choosing to review should have that content, should give me that content to speak about. So this book is very special book for me because it gave me a start to read Tamil novels. Generally, I read a lot of English books, self-help books, but I don't touch novels a lot because the image this book literally created was if you touch this book, you cannot leave it without completing all the 5 chapters. But it will take months together. So people who read this book, they told me it will take months together, but once you touch this book, you cannot leave this book. So what I assumed was because it is very hectic to balance between personal, professional, passion. So I generally don't touch Ponniyin Selvan because in my mind it was so registered that if I touch this book, it will take some months together. And I don't know, I thought, okay, it would be a waste of time. Before reading this book, this was my opinion. Then everyone, book readers, when I interact with them, the first question they ask is, have you read Ponniyin Selvan? Illapa, no, because that takes a lot of time, so I have not read that. So this is a reply I frequently give, and this created some curiosity. What is there in this book? You know, everybody who are Horatius readers, they come up with this question: have you read Ponniyin Selvan? Have you read Ponniyin Selvan? Appadi ennada and bookla irukku? So that question used to be always running in my mind. April 2022, 2 years back, I think, teaser for Ponniyin Selvan was launched. Everyone remember the teaser? April, in the month of April, it was launched. So the characters were revealed. Aishwarya Rai, Nandini, Aditya Karikalan, Vikram, Vandhya Thevan, Karthik. So this seriously created some curiosity in me, and I found the release date was on September. I think it was during the Puja holiday, September 27th or 28th, if I'm not wrong.
I went to the first day itself. First part I saw the first day itself.
Super, super. You went to a movie, first day, first show.
No, that is the first time I went for first day, but that is afternoon only.
Okay, okay. You enjoyed the movie?
Yeah, I enjoyed.
Yes.
I liked the first part, but second part, ending only was little disappointing for me.
Okay, okay. We will discuss about
But
this book. Okay, the story in the mentioned in the book and what was filmed had some changes. Maybe if Mani Ratnam had taken what is given in the book, what is said by Kalki, it would have been a different story. So let me, before going into book review, ask this question to you. How many of you have read all the 5 chapters of Ponniyin Selvan? Ponnalaga, Vidyasagar, 4 chapters, Kavita, and anybody joining this group?
Yes, I read all 5.
Gandhimati, yeah. So these people actually know the difference between what is mentioned in the book and what was filmed actually. So there is a lot of difference. Here, as I was talking about, what created that interest in me was the characterization. What are the characters? It's been done by all great heroes and heroines. So what I thought was, before seeing this movie, somehow I should complete reading this book. And the teaser was launched by, the first intro was given to Ponniyin Selvan was by a speaker called Bharati Bhaskar. I think she's a very familiar speaker. Everyone knows about her. So she gave a very beautiful introduction about Ponniyin Selvan, and she told she started reading the book by evening 6 o'clock and she completed the entire book by next day morning 4 a.m. And when she completed the book, she literally cried. She was not able to take it. She cried. So my curiosity was, what made her cry? So I just felt like I wanted to experience that feel. So I started this book, and at that time, luckily, there was a transfer in my department from credit legal. I moved to recovery legal. So here the work burden was very less. So actually, I don't know what to do. So I downloaded ebook, Ponniyin Selvan ebook, and during office hours, I started reading this book. I also remember the date I started reading the book on July 2nd, 2022, and I completed the book on August 31st, 2022, 2 months. Before the release of the movie, I wanted to complete. So this 2 months, I completed the book. So what is so overwhelming about this book? Why people react so much about this book? Yes, of course, for the readers, they will literally understand. You can see I'm just bubbling with emotions because that books demands so much from me. To be frank, if I'm not doing that, it means I'm not doing justice to Kalki's intelligence. So first thing, yes, you can just unmute yourself. Come, we'll have an interactive session. Hello?
Hi, yeah, that's possible.
Okay, fine. Okay, so when I started reading this book, literally I was told there are many characters involved in this book. So it may confuse me. I thought it may confuse me. So I took a notebook. I bought a special notebook for this Ponniyin Selvan, and I started making notes for every character. For example, the character starts from Vandiyathevan. He comes to Cholanadu and his experience, landing to Cholanadu, the water management, water reservoir, Veeranam. So the book starts with that. So I just made note, Vandiyathevan. Okay, his characterization. Who is he? He's a prince of Vallam. His full name is Vandiyathevan Vallavarayan. So he's a prince of Vallam. So I just made those characters. Then Arvar Kalyan, a devotee of Lord Vishnu. So these characters I just made notes so that when I interact with those characters in future in chapter 2 or chapter 3, I should not blink, who's this person all of a sudden coming into this story. But when I started reading this book, that notes became useless because the connection was so much, the flow was so coherent and so related. I didn't find the necessity of using any notes to register those characters in my mind. Even now, I completed the book in September, August 31st, 2022. I still remember all the characters, how they were introduced, and what importance they had in that book. So I remember everything. That is the intelligence of Kalki. So one of the best books I've ever read. So the first, I have few genres what I'm really wanted to share to you people. Timer, can you just raise the red flag after every 5 minutes? Because I'm totally into the book, I may not make note of the time. So can you just show me the red card after every 5 minutes? Yeah. So generally, the descriptive language, Tamil is one of the sweetest language, beautiful language, oldest language. So how smartly Kalki has used that language matters. See, I'm writing one book actually. Few of Toastmasters know that. Literally, I'm struggling to pull the story because it is a novel. And my target is to bring to around 25 chapters. It's a novel, so it needs to be a bit lengthy. I'm just trying to pull the chapters, okay? But I seriously wonder how Kalki was able to write 5 chapters, and each chapter has at least 50 subheadings. 50 subheadings. So it goes to around 250 to 260 subheadings entirely. So how it was possible? Then I understood for each and every scene, it gives a background. The plot will be explained so beautifully. For example, if he is explaining about Kodiyakarai, instead of the story, few chapters will deal about how Kodiyakarai looks like. The lighthouse, how the waves come, what kind of color the water is. So where is Kodiyakarai exactly located? How people in Kodiyakarai will behave. So instead of, even before telling the story, he gives a beautiful explanation, descriptive, vivid language. That is one of the biggest plus of Ponniyin Selvan. I think everyone do agree with that. So, just a small example I'm narrating from Ponniyin Selvan. He's explaining about a song sung by Poongurali. Okay, Poongurali is a very prominent character in the book. Maybe in the film, she's been a bit neglected. That was a bit disappointing for me. But she plays a very prominent character, very bold woman. And and Kalki, he says, explains her singing. அவளுடைய கானத்தை கேட்பதற்காக கடலும் அலை அடங்கி ஓய்ந்திருந்தது போகும். Even the waves, they did not make any sound to hear her singing, how beautifully she's singing. அதற்காகவே காற்றும் வீசி அடிக்காமல் மெல்ல மெல்ல தவழ்ந்து வந்தது போலும். The wind, it is crawling slowly to listen her song. And தூரத்தில் தெரிந்த காட்டு மரங்களும் இலையசையாமல் நின்று அவளுடைய கானத்தை கவனமாக கேட்டது போலும். Even the distant trees, they are not making any buzzing noise. The rustling of leaves, the leaves are not making any rustling sound to hear her song. And it is an evening time. So the sun, it is patiently sitting behind the last point of the ocean. கதிரவன் கூட அந்த கானத்தை முன்னிட்டே மூளை கடலை அடைந்து, the corner of the ocean, the sun is going to the corner of the ocean, and without setting, it is patiently listening to her song. It is a song, okay? He could have written, Poongurali sang a beautiful song. But for that, he's bringing all the natural elements to it. Sun, wind, trees. So this is the writing of, this is the brilliance of Kalki. Similarly, what is the importance? Why the song is very important? That question may arise, right? Excuse me. So, Poongurali, though in the movie, I think you would have remembered, the first part ends with a shipwreck. Ponniyin Selvan and Vandiyathevan, and they will encounter a shipwreck. And in that movie, they would have ended by showing Mandagini's entry. Mandagini will save Ponniyin Selvan and Vandiyathevan. But in the book, actually, Poongurali will save both of them. And Vandiyathevan, actually, he will be struggling to save Ponniyin Selvan. He will hear the song of Poongurali, and he will immediately say, I'm hearing the song of Poongurali. She is approaching to save us. So this will give some positivity to Vandiyathevan, because that is the connect he is bringing. So he's explaining Poongurali's song. She's a very beautiful singer. But what is the connect with the story is that at the time of shipwreck, Vandiyadevan hearing Poongurali's beautiful song, he will realize this is Poongurali. She's coming to save us. So that is the connect he is bringing. It is not just like that. He's saying that Poongurali has a good singing talent. See the connect he is bringing to the entire story. That is his brilliance. And even there is one a place where Ponnin, chapter 2, I think so. It's chapter 2, page 257. There is one famous festival called Baraharath Festival in Sri Lanka. You can make a note of it, page 257, chapter 2. In chapter 2, if you read that para, you will understand the entire festival, why that festival is celebrated, how it is celebrated, how people enjoy. One of the biggest festivals celebrated in Sri Lanka, from the way elephant is being decorated. The elephants are decorated, the horses are decorated, how people walk, what kind of expressions they give while entering into the streets. everything that entire festival will come like a movie. It will come before you and it will go. So these are some of the portions where I really admire the brilliance of Kalki. Even there is one mention about on Ravan and Malai. People who have read that would know what is the significance of the Ravan and Malai. Ravan and Malai is a sculpture. Behind that, there will be a secret passage. And this Ravan and Malai, through this Ravan and Malai only, in the chapter 5, last chapter, the enemies will come. Pandyas will come to attack Sundara Pandya. So this Ravan and Malai, that sculpture, so beautifully you would have explained it. Not in the later part, but in chapter 3 or 2, I think so. There itself, you would have given a beautiful description about this Ravan and Malai. And when you read this about this Ravan and Malai in chapter 5, you can very easily relate, because already he has given how that Ravan and Malai would look like. Like it's like more or less a mountain, and Ravanan will be doing a penance or something. So there will be a big hole through which people can enter into the palace. So that is more or less like a secret passage covered by this sculpture. So that Ravan and Malai, then the palaces, the majestic palaces of Kadambur Malige, Tanjavur, Parayur, so beautifully, I literally after reading this book felt like, okay, it would be very nice if those palaces were still existing. You could have gone and seen there. And even they are arranging some camp or some trip. It's called Trail of Ponniyin Selvan trip, and if you're really interested, you can try. They take you to all these places. So the descriptive language was one of the biggest plays of Ponniyin Selvan. Again, I don't want to reveal everything because I want people to go read this, enjoy that. Then the places, I think he must be a good traveler, because without traveling so much, how a person can know about so many places, that too which was existing nearly 1,000 years before. So starting from Kodekare, I went to Kodekare. After reading this book, I went to Kodekare. A lovely place. It is more or less like a beach, a very lovely place. Then, but that lighthouse, what he mentions, it is not there. I searched for it, but that lighthouse was missing. Then the majestic temples of Tanjore, Gangaikonda Cholapuram. Actually, at this time, Gangaikonda Cholapuram was not existing, because Rajendra Cholan constructed Gangaikonda Cholapuram. Oh, Rajendra Cholan is actually the son of Ponniyin Selvan. So, but the places he mentions, Gangaikonda Cholapuram, as a village. He used to mention about Gangaikonda Cholapuram, then the wildlife of Kodekare. So, when he introduces Poongurali, to be frank, our boldness, he used to keep that treasure everywhere. When you read that, there is a fight. I used to mention, I don't know how many of you remember, when Vandiyadevan surrenders, when he seeks help to Poongurali for hiding from few men of Parvetarayar. So Poongurali will tell him, like, you be in this cave, This is a rock, you hold this rock. This is a sharp stone she used to give him. You hold this sharp stone. And one day they will ask Pungurali, why I should hold this sharp stone? Because this cave belongs to a leopard. So I fought with that leopard and I acquired this cave. There are high chances that leopard can come back to this place in order to take revenge. So at that time, the stone will help you. So you have this stone, that stone weapon. You have this. So Vandiyadevan will be shocked. A woman, she's so casually, even the dialogue I remember. So when I read that book, I was so happy. Like, this person, he has given so much importance to a woman, and he will show that Vandiyadevan was actually not okay to stay in this cave. He'll be very scared to, and he'll express that I'm very scared to stay in this cave because you told one leopard has come already, and you fought with him, fought with it. So these kinds of explanation really takes you entirely to the book. The one if you minutely note that someone also used to explain காடே மிகவும் அமைதியாக இருந்தது. பலவிதமான சத்தங்கள், ஒலிகள் காடுகள் எழுப்பின. அங்கே மிருகங்களின் உருமல் சத்தமும் இலைகள் அசையும் சத்தமும். If you read that, you will feel like literally you're traveling into that Kodekarai wildlife sanctuary, the forest. So those, the places, how we brought life to that places matters actually. I think that is the biggest plus of Ponniyin Selvan. When Veeranam Eri, the first chapter, talks about Veeranam Eri. He says, those reservoirs, they were very new to Cholas. So people, what they do is they take some coconut shells and they throw it. So again, the coconut shell will float and it will come back to them. So they were playing, enjoying those reservoirs. Used to say, சிறுவர்கள் எல்லாம் தேங்காய் சிட்டை எடுத்து அந்த ஆற்றில் வீசி எறிந்தார்கள். அது மிதந்து அவர்கள் கிட்ட வரும் பொழுது they felt so happy because what they threw, it is again coming back to them. So this was a sport for those kids. So how we explain that Veeranam Eri, and in every part he registers the water management system of Cholas. It is like more or less how Vandiyadevan is astonished, how amazed if he felt about this kind of water management and water reservoirs. So through Vandiyadevan's thought process, Kalki explained the water management system followed by Cholas. So everything, Chudamani Vihar in Nagapattinam. Again, I went to Nagapattinam, but in that book itself, you would have mentioned that Chudamani Vihar is, it was during some tsunami, it got destroyed. Now that Chudamani Vihar is not there. But the way he explained that Buddhist monastery, it would be amazing. It would be it would be constructed on a river bank. So people through boat, they can come to that Chudamani Vihar. Everything, it gives so much of it is a visual treat, I should say. Then Kadambur Maligai, Thiruvayaru, where Vanadi meets Ponniyin Selvan for the first time without knowing he's Ponniyin Selvan. So you'll be traveling with an elephant. So all those things will be very nice. Parur, Sri Lanka. Many places in Sri Lanka you would have mentioned. Then Kumbakonam, Kudandai Jodhidar. So when Kundabai and Vanadi go often to meet that Kumbakonam, Kudandai Jodhidar. So he'll explain how Kumbakonam, a small town at that time, looks like. Vallam. So everything. And one thing I liked about is that Chola prison. How many of you have noted that Chola prison? So there is one chapter where Kundabai she wanted to release Vandiyadevan from the prison. So she will travel through the Chola prison. So how beautifully Kalki would have explained it is that they will have tigers. Okay, it is more or less like a place where they have jailed all the tigers, and beneath that they will have the literal prison where they put all the people who are doing all the spies, the complete espionage agent actually, who are spying about Cholas from different kingdoms, who have come here to spy about Cholas. When people identify those spies, they classify them as Drohigal, Chola Drohigal. So Chola Drohigal, so they will be put in a prison. Hardest punishment would be given. So they can never escape because literally above them, they will have tigers. So when they want to put any person into the prison, there is a valve where they open and they will chase all the tigers to move this way. So the tigers will be taken to another compartment. They will close the gate of that compartment. Then they will take the prisoner to the underground. So the prisoner will be kept underground. They will lock the opening, whatever it is. Then they will open the gate of the compartment and the tigers will roam. So it is generally like having tigers above you. So nobody can escape. Even if you escape, you have to encounter those tigers. Because above you, when you open the whatever it is, they have some opening system. Literally, you have to meet the tiger. So escaping from Chola's prison is near to impossible. So see how literally it would like I wonder whether Kalki had some time traveling mission to go and see what happened 1,000 years back, and then he wrote about this book or not. So this Chola prison, then the minting, Chola coin minting places. Actually, I have mentioned about the sound. And that minting sound, you would have explained it very beautifully in the book. That minting sound, always it will come there because they are very, generally they are very good in prosperity. They are very wealthy rulers. Opulent rulers. So always that gold minting coins will be the entire town will be hearing those minting coins, the gold minting coins. So very beautifully that places wherever you travel. The way he explains that place, you literally feel like I'm standing there. I'm standing in that prison. I'm standing in that minting area. So you literally feel that. And something which I really admire about this book is the importance he gave to women. How many of you do accept it? In fact, Punniyin Selvan is all about, women power. In one place, Paruvettarayar used to mention this. எங்கள் பேரரசு இப்போது பெண்களால் ஆளப்படுகிறது. எங்கள் கைகளில் உண்மையான அள்ளி ராஜ்யம் உள்ளது. எங்கள் கைகளில் உண்மையாக அள்ளி ராஜ்யம் உள்ளது. So this was, I think, Paruvettarayar says this in chapter 1 or 2, I don't remember, but Paruvettarayar used to say this. So that is the importance Kalki has given to women. So when you take the characters, starting from Kundavai in one place, I don't know how many of you remember, she used to say, I'm not dreaming about a person, a prince. I'm not dreaming about a prince. I don't want a prince traveling in a white horse, like a dream, coming and taking me to his land. I don't want a prince. I'm not dreaming about a prince. I want a warrior. I'm ready to marry a warrior, a soldier. And I wanted to stay in Chola dynasty. I wanted to stay in this Chola land. So I'm not dreaming about any prince of some other land. So it literally shows her patriotism, what kind of love she's got for Chola. She says, I'm ready to marry a normal soldier, normal warrior, who's ready to give his life for Cholas. But I don't want a prince, and I don't want to go to some other land and be a queen. So I wanted to stay in Chola land, and I'm even ready to marry a warrior. See, that kind of patriotism and her intelligence. Whenever Nandini makes a smart move, giving tough to her, Kundavai also, by her brilliance, she will try to defeat Nandini. So that is the brilliance of Kundavai. And in the starting, when you read chapter 5, Kalki would have mentioned about the age of Kundavai, Aditya Karikalan, and Punniyin Selvan. How many of you remember that? The age of Kundavai was 21 when he wrote this story. So in this story, at that time, Kundavai was 21 when this chapter, when the story was entire novel was written. Ponniyin Selvan was 19 and Aditya Kaligaran was 25. So this was the age description given to them. So at 21, he is giving so much of importance to Kundavai. He has explained so much about her brilliance. See how smart women were at that time, at 21. Ponniyin Selvan, he takes all decision after having a consultation with Kundavai. Okay, just 21 years old. So just see how women were given, what to say, they were given more priority in Chola dynasty period. And then the antagonist Nandini. So what to say, gorgeous, ravishing, stunning. So what kind of words I can give her? Because every time when he talks about Nandini, he explains her beauty so much. And that is the point where all men, they got so that affiliation, they got so attracted by her beauty. So by her beauty, she was able to make men do what she wants. So that is her smartness again. So she was able to mold men. So that intelligence, smartness, again, Nandini's character, beautiful definition. But one thing I was very much disappointed in the movie was finally Maniratnam would have showed like Nandini committed suicide, which I was not at all able to tolerate because she's such a bold woman. See, a woman who was, bring the entire Chola dynasty to just pieces. She had that capacity to do that, and she has initiated so many, plans, coup, to just break the Chola dynasty. So, women with so much of guts. Now, how she can commit suicide? So that point was very disappointing to me. In Ponniyin Selvan, the book will not go like that. So I don't want to reveal what happens, but that is not the way Kalki ends the book. So in Ponniyin Selvan, she will be living, and she will be always living in the hearts of all the readers. And Mandagini, very calm, polite, serene women. I think I have more 3 minutes. I don't want to take much of your time. Timer? Okay, I'll just continue. So Mandagini, very calm, polite, serene, and she's the person who saves Ponniyin Selvan. When he was drowned in Ponni River, when he was around 3 years old, Mandagini saves Ponniyin Selvan in spite of Sundara Selvan ruining her life. Knowing that, Ponniyin Selvan's father ruined her life, in spite of that, she will save Ponniyin Selvan. So a person with such a noble, generous heart. And you have Vanadi. Vanadi, again, wife of Ponniyin Selvan. Her picturization would be so very elegant, fearing. At the same time, in the climax, when you see, she will take big decisions, bold decisions. Initially, they will show her as if, she is a very scary person. She'll faint very frequently. For any news, she'll immediately faint. And they will be in a Vanadi Mayangitala. So for everything, she'll faint. But at the climax or the later portion of the book, she'll take many bold decisions, excuse me. And Poongarali, finally, my favorite character. And in the movie, maybe she was not given that much importance, but she plays a very big role in actually finding the Pandyas who tried to kill Sundara Chola, and she will follow them because they will kill Mandagini. As you've seen in the movie, the Mandagini in the story, she will be killed in an attempt to save Sundara Chola, and she will sacrifice her life. But Poongarali will follow those people who actually gave that arrow, or I think they use a javelin to kill Sundara Chola, which she takes it intentionally. So Poongarali will follow the traitors, and she will go and get caught of them. So that kind of importance Kalki would have given to Ponniyin Selvan, Poongarali, equal to that of men. So all the female characters, and one character which people you might not be knowing who watched the movie is Umairani will have a sister. You people remember? Even Umairani is nothing but Mandagini. She is also she'll have a twin sister. Vani, her name is. So she is also a very nice woman. She's always into that Ayurveda and medicines. She will make a lot of medicines to heal many people. So her Vani's character is also a very beautifully, poetically written character. And apart from that, I just wanted to complete by saying one thing. The last thing I loved about the movie is the twist. When Ponniyin Selvan was about to release, we were talking in our organization, and one person called Santosh was telling, "Ayyo, na padam paaka pona fullave twist ஆவே இருக்கும் போலயே," because he has not read the book. So he thought, okay, because Ponniyin Selvan means it is very known for the twist and turns. So he was telling, "Padam paaka pona fullave twist and turns ஆ இருக்கும் போலயே," அப்படி like that. So that kind of expectation really the movie brought about, because of the book itself is full of so many twists and turns. I go in this direction, but there will be a dead end. Again, I will turn this side, dead end, turn this side. So when I assume the story, this is what is going to happen. In the next few chapters, that will not happen. So oh, this is going this way. Oh, this is going that way. So that was a feel I really had. So finally, I would like to conclude by saying one thing. Ponniyin Selvan is not just a book. Okay? It is about how good a writer can be, how good a novelist can be. When you read this Ponniyin Selvan again and again, each and every time you will understand different things. For me, because I'm into writing, I take this book always as a guide. How a writing should be, how the words should be, how descriptive. It should not be boring. Actually, people should not feel, "Ayyo, nearly 2,000 odd pages. How I'm going to read?" No, it will go just like that. When you enter into the characters, when you enter into the book, you will be traveling with Aditya Karikal and Nandini, Vandhyadevan, and now you also know the characters. For me, I literally visualized like Vikram talking to Aishwarya Rai, Karthi talking to Trisha, because when I started reading this book, I knew the characters. So this person is going to play this character. That was the biggest plus. And finally, I stopped saying about the characters. I started saying, instead of Ravidasan, I say Kishore. Kishore won this sir. No, then I'll remember. No, that's Ravidasan. So that I had that pleasure of seeing the entire story with those characters. So this is, I think, one of the best. Like Tirukural, this is one of the biggest treasure we have, and I really want everyone to experience this. So this is very good for your mind too. It will be very relaxing when you read this. And thanks Suhasini for this wonderful opportunity. And I really love this session because I'm really overwhelmed to share a book which I love the most. Thank you.
Thank you for a wonderful and detailed review, Toastmaster Madhupriya. I think we have felt like watching a Ponniyin Selvan movie. And even a grammarian could not stop interrupting you. And he just got the nostalgia of seeing a Ponniyin Selvan movie. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Madhupriya. And with this, we are coming to the end of book review session, and we'll have a table topic session after that. Before that, we can break for 5 minutes. Timer, can you please just show the time for 5 minutes?
Timer is not there, so I will show the time.
Okay, so someone can share the time for 5 minutes. We can assemble back after 5 minutes exactly.
Yeah. Hello, welcome back.
Hi, welcome back everyone after the short break. Yeah. Good morning, Toastmasters and dear guests. Welcome back. Please, I just wish to see a thumbs up from everyone that we can start the session now. Just a thumbs up either in a video or okay. So with this, now we are going to our next session called the table topic session. The purpose of the session is to make us a better speaker by developing our impromptu speaking skills. So we are a very good speaker when we have on spontaneous topic delivery. So for this session, I'll call upon our table topic master, Toastmaster Saravanan. He is working as a mechanical engineer and his hobbies are listening music and playing badminton. With this, I'll hand over the control to table topic master. Over to you, Toastmaster Saravanan.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinaya. Hope I am audible, right?
Yeah, you're audible.
Very good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am the table topic master for today's session. I welcoming you all for this table topic session. This is one of the most interesting session in Toastmasters meeting. The basic rule of the table topic session is I will call one person at a time. Today is the virtual meeting. I will read out the speaker name and the speaker will be, and the topic will be given to the speaker. And the speaker will be the speaker in this session. Guest also can participate. The time limit is 1 to 2 minutes. The timer will show green at 1 minute, yellow at 1.5 minutes, red at 2 minutes, and 30 seconds will be the grace time. Hope this year has bountiful beginning for everyone. Today is the Pongal themed meeting. Why we are celebrating Pongal? Pongal festival? Anyone?
So to have a new beginning, from old to new, and also to have a thank our Mother Nature and other thing for giving us resources.
Yes, thank you, Abhinaya, for your reply. Yes, we are celebrating Pongal festival to express our gratitude and appreciation for nature and animal that helps to contribute the harvesting. Right? Let's move on to the session. The first speaker, Toastmaster Karthikeyan. Toastmaster Karthikeyan.
Yes.
Share one of your sweet memory on the occasion of Pongal celebration. Share one of your sweet memory on the occasion of Pongal celebration to Toastmaster Karthikeyan.
Okay. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters, guests. And my today topic is it my voice is audible?
Yeah, yes.
Is it my voice is audible? Okay. So my unforgettable Pongal celebration is like before 3 or 4 years, like after my marriage, and I and my wife celebrated the Pongal in a wonderful manner, like at Bogi, the day of Bogi, we just burn the unwanted things, like for traditional things, we have burned the things. And after the Bogi, on the next day, we wore the traditional dresses, Pongal celebrations, and we worship the God. And at the upstairs, we went to our house upstairs and we worship the nature, that is sun. And we got the blessing from my parents. And that is of one pongal, and the next pongal is matu pongal, but we are in a city, so we don't have a chance to celebrate matu pongal. And other than the fourth day of the pongal celebration is kanum pongal. So kanum pongal is to we have to go outside and we have to see the vacation. So what is that? We have been went for like BGP Universal Kingdom and the beaches. We have seen many beaches. So before 4 years and before the 4 years, our Pongal celebration, my Pongal celebration was unforgettable with my family, and I greeted my friends like who is in my native, my relatives and my father-in-law, mother-in-law, and after like Pongal celebration, we went to our native place, which is in Dindivanam. So it is a like it is of like village where you can celebrate the Matu Pongal. You can see what we can see in that things and that. So that Pongal celebration was most unforgettable in my life. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karthikeyan, for sharing your sweet memories on Pongal celebration. Next speaker, Toastmaster Neeladri. Neeladri, are you there?
He is not in the meeting.
Okay. Today we have only role players and a few non-role players and few guests only. So I will take a privilege to call evaluator and speaker for this session. Next speaker. Next guest Pungulali. Pungulali, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you brought new dress for this Pongal celebration?
Actually, yeah, I got it.
Okay. Share your shopping experience.
Yeah. I didn't plan the 2 months before itself. So, what type of dress to be bought to be wore for this Pongal? Actually, I bought a choli. For a long time, I've been planned that I should get a choli in white with a floral design. So, the same way I went to more than 4 to 5 shop. I went actually. So finally, I got a dress which I wished, and I bought it. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes,
You are audible.
Yes, yes.
I think Saravanan is having some trouble, right?
Yeah, his
Yeah, his screen is freeze.
Prepare for the timer. Just a minute.
Suhasini is also not here, right?
Yeah, Suhasini, table topic master.
Suhasini is back.
What?
Should we call and check with Saravanan?
I will check. I will check with Sharon.
Okay.
Meanwhile, TMOD, can you take it out and go ahead with the table topic session? Abhinaya?
Yeah, ma'am. Okay, fine. Let me just check up on that. It's okay. I'm trying to reach out, sir, Saravanan, sir. No, it's okay.
It's okay. You can share that. We can take care of it.
Okay, sure. No problem. I'll take it off the roll. No problem. So
I will take the role of timer. So,
okay, sure. So Pungulali, ma'am, I just want 1 minute time just to have some topics around. Pungulali, when is the last time you tried something new? When is the last time you tried something new? If you want, you can take 30 seconds break or you can start now. You're in mute. You can unmute yourself.
Actually, this year, as a resolution, I took that I need to wake up at 5 o'clock every day. So that is the new thing I'm trying to do and follow in this year. And
okay. 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 So I'll at this call upon thanks to Toastmaster Pungulali for trying this. Is there any other guest who wants to volunteer?
Gandhimati is there, Abhinaya.
Okay. Gandhimati.
Yes. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. So to explain for the benefits of guests, I'm telling this is an impromptu speaking session. And we have 1 to 2 minutes to talk about any topic which I'm telling. And that is the topic and you can see everything about it.
Okay.
So and you can have a time of 30 seconds if you want to prepare, which we can ask to the table topic master. And it is better if speakers can use the word of the day, groundbreaking. Okay. So your topic is where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is a will, there is a way.
Okay. Okay. Very good afternoon to all the Toastmasters and the guests. My topic is where there is a will, there is a way. I think in our life from childhood to till today, we would have all been experienced this. Till if you want to take any resolution in the new year, we like in the 700th milestone meeting, like our guest speaker said, we'll take the resolution for the first day, and that will fade away in a week or in a month time, and we may not be able to achieve whatever the resolution we made. But any resolution we make, we should work on that by fixing any specific time and the review of whatever the resolution we made, and we should work upon to achieve the resolution what we made. That is how we can achieve our resolutions or any ambitions, any small milestones we just make in our life. that will take ourselves to the next level. And in order to take that, in order to achieve that milestone or the resolution, even if it is a very smaller one or the bigger one, we should find all the possible paths, and we should not go or give up with small excuses. That is when we can just reach our goal. So instead of finding excuses, just we should find a way to move towards our goal. So in order to achieve any small goal or a milestone, we should find all the ways possible to it, not the small excuses, to lame excuses to give up that. So for any my goal we should start with, we should to any small goal which will be, we should use, we should just work on the way to achieve that. When there is a will, there is a way. Thank you.
Thank you, Gandhimati, for the wonderful explanation. I'll hand over the control to a table topic master, Toastmaster Saravanan.
Thank you, Abhinaya. I will start. Next speaker, Toastmaster Kavita.
Yes.
Today is the Bogi festival, right?
Yes.
What do you think about this festival?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saravanan, for the opportunity. And it's the time now, morning, Toastmasters and guests. Thinking about Bogi, I have some very interesting childhood memories about Bogi. I did not know about environment, pollution, all those days. So what I used to do was at 3:30, we were in a joint family. My mother was a single mother. We lived with our grandparents and my uncle. So they used to wake us up at 3:30 in the morning. We used to have school on Bogi. Only Pongal was a holiday. So at 7 o'clock, our school bus used to come, but 3:30 we used to wake up and burn all the old things, whether it is old or not. We needed something to burn for Bogi, and we used to have. It was not an apartment. Those days we didn't have many apartments here. I lived in Chennai. It was not a rural area, but I used to live in Saidapet. So, which house has the most rubbish that was burned? So that was the competition we had in the street. So, whatever you get, whether you're going to use it or not, whether it is really a waste or you are using it, used to burn. I used to ask my mother, give all the saris, give everything. We have to show our strength there. So that was the kind of knowledge I had about Bogi those days. And we used to have this drums. We used to beat those drums and come around and do all that. Me and my brother, who has the most noisy noise pollution again. So on top of it, but I really enjoyed those childhood days on Bogi. But as I grew up, we used to burn tires. I don't know why tires, but every house had that tire. They used to have the tires all, put all the things in between, inside the tire and burn them all together. What kind of pollution what all we did for the environment. Now I really regret, even though they were very good childhood days, what all we did to the environment is what I think about now. And my kids don't have any idea that these are the things we used to do. These were the things we did. And these are the things they do today also, right? In some places, at least in some places, they do this. I saw a lot of smog today in the morning. So probably it is still there. The practice is still there. Is it a red, Vidyasagar? Okay. So these are my memories, but I strongly feel that we should not burn things, at least donate to people. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kavita ma'am, for sharing your thoughts on Bogi festival. next speaker, Toastmaster Ponnalagu. Are you there?
Yeah, yes, Saravanan.
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
here. Yeah.
Okay. How do you plan for this year become more bountiful?
Okay. So how
You
do
want
I?
any more topic?
Yeah, if it is there.
Okay. What do you love the most about yourself?
The earlier one is better.
Okay, your choice.
Okay. Okay, I'll go with the first one itself. How do I plan for this year to be more bountiful, right? So bountiful beginnings, obviously, as our TMOD mentioned today. So we'll start with a lot of bountiful beginnings this year. So after she asked only, I thought about it, what I can do, something fresh. So one of the thing is about Toastmaster, which I have already started. So I can't say this is something new or I'm going to do this. So this I want to continue this journey in Toastmaster and do something good which can help to handle certain situations in my regular normal working environment and also in the outside world. So that is something I'm planning to excel. Right, that's what that comes to my mind currently. Apart from that, I also would like to do certain things, kind of exercise or walking, which have been postponing. Though I'm trying to do that regularly. This is every time I plan, I do this for a week or so. Then again, we stop and start doing the regular works which we need to do, and this takes a backseat always. So I'm just thinking of like working on walking or yoga kind of thing, which I can practice in this year. Thank you, Saravanan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ponnalagu. Thanks for sharing your plan for this year become more bountiful. Hope it will become more bountiful.
Thank you.
Next speaker. Toastmaster Madhupriya, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I think time is over, right? Shall I wind up, ma'am?
Yes, we can close it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you all participants. I will hand over the session to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinaya. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Saravanan. So now with this, we are in the end of table topic session. And now I'll hand over the control to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinaya. Okay. So we will start with the evaluator session, speech evaluation. So yes, I said in the beginning. So just especially these next two sessions will be the sugarcane juice for the speaker. So let's start with the first person. So let's welcome Toastmaster Kavita to share the feedback for the Toastmaster Priyadarshini's speech.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vidya Sekar and my speaker, Toastmaster Priyadarshini. If you have a sense of why to do something, you will find out how to do it. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Priyadarshini, for coming up with this innovative and something that nobody has tried so far in HPL. I really loved the clarity of thought. What was one thing I really liked about your speech is that you had the clarity of thought, that is one thing, and you had the sense of why. We always do something, but we do not know why we do something, right? So since HPL is a project where you have to demonstrate your leadership skills, you have come to level 5, you have to demonstrate your leadership skills that you have acquired over all these years, giving speeches, taking up roles, doing all the leadership stuff. So this is a very heavy stone that is put on your head. So instead of just carrying it out, just because I have come to HPL, I have to do it. It's not like that. But you have a strong sense of why I have to do this. You should have some takeaway from my project. This is something I really liked about your project, and your intention was very clear. It was not just I want to complete my HPL. It was like I want to give something, whatever I got from this platform, I want to give it back to people with something useful that people can take away from me. So this is something I really liked about your project. The purpose of this project is to come up with a plan and come up with a vision to create something as a leader, to do something as a leader, demonstrate your leadership, come up with a team of people and demonstrate your leadership. This is the actual project objective. I saw that you had a very strong sense of vision statement. You had a good vision how what you're going to do and why you're going to do it. So that why part was very, very clear. And the plan and your team, you also established a team where you had a list of people from our Toastmasters Club with whom you're going to work on this project. So all these things were very good. Since this is HPL, I will not talk much about the way you presented and all, but your clarity of thought, your intention for the project and what you wanted to do was very clear. This is something I really liked about your project today. And another part is financial, the topic you took, financial freedom or financial planning is something that is very, very important, but it is not taught in school, right? So that aspect you brought in, making people think there may be in a crowd of people, there may be people from educational, people who write educational syllabus also. So when it comes to a bigger audience, I think it will be a big inspiration for people to come up with something like this. So I really like that about. Only one suggestion. So how to do this is something that I would have expected, at least a one-liner of how you would do this implementation part. Otherwise, I really liked your speech and the project and the way you came up with this. Thank you so much. Over to you, G.
Thank you, Gautam.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kavita. And to move with the next speech evaluation, to evaluate Toastmaster Ponnalagu's speech, let's welcome Toastmaster Suhasini.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Vidyasagar. Good afternoon, all. Today, my target speaker met the objective. First, I want to congratulate her to met the project objective. Actually, the project objective is the purpose of this speech is member to implement the feedback which was given by evaluator and apply the same in the next speech. Ponnadu got in the first speech, like she got a recommendation to connect the content with their personal experience and deliver it. This is the feedback she got in the first speech of this project, and she applied the same in this project. She connected it, the script and the message with her personal life by mentioning one of the example, inna seidare oruthan avar naanu nannayam seidividen. She explained it very well how she implemented the skill and the knowledge over her personal life. Kudos to her. First, as a Toastmaster, everyone, we are focusing on writing the script for a 5 to 7 minutes talk, but we can get put a lot of time effort towards this. But when we go into the Tirukural, no, Tiruvalvar wrote 1330, and how he scripted the manner and the content of 1330 in that 133 adhigaram, in that each 10 kurals, and in the each kural is having 7 words in, even though it is written in Tamil, but in nowhere it is mentioned it is in Tamil. So how much she have a passion towards writing the script, I'm easily correlated by your speech, like how I mean from this Tirukural, how I can correlate this kind of takeaway with my Toastmaster skill. I really had a good takeaway from you as a evaluator and a Toastmaster. I got a message from your speech. So you applied the feedback. You made the audience to apply the same message to their personal life, also personal life or a professional life. Kudos to you. Even we have the same 7 words in Tirukural. We have a 7 parameters to measure the evaluation of the speech. Hope all the members were aware: the clarity, vocal variety, eye contact, gesture, audience awareness, comfortable level, interest. So from your delivery, you taken the interesting topic like Tirukural. So the interest and the comfort level on the audience awareness is the most positive thing from your speech, and you had to work with your gesture, eye contact, and vocal varieties. These are the recommendation I would say. Overall, like a Tirukural, your delivery of the today's speech was wonderful. Over to Toastmaster, General Evaluator Toastmaster Vidya Segar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suhasini. So, can start with the tag team report as well before come to the general evaluation. So, since Toastmaster of the day, the timer is not available, I am just got some input from them. So, in the prepared speech, Toastmaster Priyadarshini took almost 11 minutes 10 seconds, and Toastmaster Ponnalagu took 6 minutes 2 seconds. And in table topics, Toastmaster Karthikeyan 1 minute 52 seconds, guest Gandhimati 2 minutes 15 seconds, Toastmaster Kavita 2 minutes 20 seconds, Toastmaster Ponnalagu 1 minute 5 seconds. And in the evaluation, Toastmaster Kavita took 3 minutes 28 seconds, and Toastmaster Suhasini took 3 minutes 20 seconds. And with the again, we'll follow with Toastmaster of our counter, Toastmaster Suhasini.
Thank you, General Evaluator. 1 minute, I will open. Yeah. Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Vidya Sagar. Today is my R counter report here. Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinaya, used 3 times so 3 times. Toastmaster Vidya Sagar, General Evaluator, 2 times, but 1 time, so 4 times, 2 times. In prepared speech session, Toastmaster Priyadarshini used 2 times, more than twice, so and prepared speech Toastmaster Ponnalagu used 2 times, more than 4 times, so. In book review, Toastmaster Madhupriya used more so, few, but 3 times. In table topics session, TT Master, Toastmaster Saravanan, 5 times, 1 time, and 2 times. In TT Speaker 1, Toastmaster Karthikeyan, 1 times and more than 5 times, so more than 5 times. Guest Pungarli used 2 times, so. Guest Gandhimati used more than 5 times and 3 times, but 2 times, so 5 times. Toastmaster Kavita in table topic session used 3 as and 1 time, but 2 times, more than 5 times, so. In evaluation session, Toastmaster Ponnalagu in TT session took 3 times. And in evaluation session, Toastmaster Kavita took 3 times and 2 times, so 4 times. Thank you. Over to General Evaluator Toastmaster Vidya Sagar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suhasini, for the report. And finally, we are going with the grammarian report. Let's welcome Toastmaster Aglesh to present the grammarian report. I think Ajay is not available. Okay. And I'm just starting with the general evaluation. So the meeting started on time, and especially the role players like Sergeant at Arms, me, and the presiding officer was really good at the presenting. One thing I would like to improve from the next week for the presiding officer, you can explain about the Madras Toastmasters Club's establishment and how long we are serving in the Toastmasters journey. So just add that content in your proceeding officer's note from the next meeting, so that it will be help the members to understand how long the Madras Toastmasters Club is serving the journey. And Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinaya, he did a detailed research about why you are selecting stay as a Pongal day, like starting of the year, all these things. It's like a kind of different dimensionality of the seeing things. It was really good, and also she handled the entire really good. And both evaluators are just gave their best thing how to do all the research about how the content should be, and it was really good. Due to some network issues, most of the role takers just dropped. That is of intent we could not available. So avoid. So better we will do the next thing better. And that's what from my end. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vinaya.
Okay. Thank you, General Evaluator, for that wonderful report. So with this, actually, it is actually a challenging meeting because it is not an easy day for everyone. We are making a very big process called cleaning of our homes and everything, which just takes so much of focus and energy. But in spite of that, many of us have made our effort to join. That is a very good thing, and just kudos for everyone who joined today. And it was wonderful word of the day, which has been told by our grammarian Akhilesh. And it is very nice that everyone has been part told in our speech. We will just start something, but keep on going. For that, we need some more willpower, and also the table topic session. Also, the guests told the same. So, with this beautiful theme and wonderful Toastmasters who joined, I'll hand.
Hope, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Thanks, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinaya. SAE, shall we go for an voting? Yeah, SAA will share the voting link in the message box. Hope everyone will get it soon. Kindly vote for the best role players and a speaker and an evaluator before. Actually, I have an announcement for our club and for an individual for the journey of our Toastmaster, successful journey of our Toastmaster. At the beginning, I explained about the Toastmaster of the month. So we will soon, tomorrow, we will soon post the criteria regarding the Toastmaster of the month, how it will going to be recognized in our Toastmaster club. And the next thing is I want to announce is we have an MOT session as a united Toastmaster. We have to get the feedback from our club members and we have to implement the same in our upcoming terms. So for that, we are planning to conduct a MOT session on next week. Kindly, we will post that same in our group. Kindly join the meeting and give your feedback to improve. Together, we can improve the quality and process and in our Toastmaster journey. And one more announcement is also there. We have a club level contest on February 11th, ISC and table topic contest. That will also be informed in our group next week. For that, we are also planning an educational session on next meeting, that is on impromptu speaking, how to crack the table topic in the contest by DTM Pattabhiraman sir. So we have two things we can get it from the next meeting. One is MOT, where we can plan our success and give our feedback to improve all the process and performance. The second thing is how to crack the contest, table topic contest in our club level and in the ladder, in our ladder. And one more announcement regarding the same. We have an OTP and JTP training on Saturday and Sunday of next week. By District 120, it will help us to learn the evaluation skill for the contest who want to be a part of VJs or CJs role. So we have all the things coming into our plate next week. Plan in such a way to travel in the successful platform, successful forum. So with this, hope we can got the voting for a best players, role players, and a speaker. SAE.
Yes, just a minute. I'm collecting it. Only 6 votes. Okay, we'll finish that.
Otherwise, we can plan it on posting that into our group. Shall we have the feedback from the guest? Shall I Gandhi Madi? Guest Gandhi Madi? Shall we have your feedback about our meeting? And
In the last meeting, since it was the milestone meeting, there were table topics did not happen. This time I would like to witness table topics and able to participate in that. That's a good one. And regarding the prepared speeches, yes, those two topics are really an eye opener to me. And the evaluators, and though it is online, how all the Toastmasters are active and watching the pause and the pauses, everything. I would appreciate all the Toastmasters for making much effort. Like Abhinaya said, during this day, nearing Pongal tomorrow, making all this effort, and though in online, making this event as a wonderful one. I appreciate everyone. I thoroughly got the takeaways from the planned speaker as well as all the evaluators and the role players.
thank you, guest Gandhi Mati. Even though I like a Ven Pongal, I got a sweet Pongal. I have very good feedback from one of our guests. Soon, we hope we are also making you to taste the same sweet Pongal as a MTC member. Okay, soon we are expecting that. And next, I would like thank you. Next, I would like to call guest Pungurali. Pungurali, are you there?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
So first of all, wishing you all a happy Pongal. So thanks for the opportunity where I got to speak today. And apart from that, I'm very much interested to hear to all those people who were giving their speeches today, which involved not only a communication but also they shared their personal things, which made more interesting to hear their speeches. So I feel this is a good platform for me. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you. Soon we are expecting you in the same platform as our member. Thank you. Thank you for your feedback. Let's have the result now. Can you share your screen, Toastmaster Vidyasagar? Or you can...
Yeah, I texted you in the chat.
You texted me?
Yeah, in the chat.
Yeah, just... Okay, thank you. Yeah. Today's meeting... Okay. We have... best evaluator. For a best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Kavita. Best table topics speaker guest Gandhimati. Guest role player Toastmaster of the day Abhinaya. And best tag team our counter Toastmaster Suhashni. That's it from my end. Okay. Thank you once again. I would like to congratulate all the role players and show my gratitude towards all the role players, speakers, guests who are giving their most precious time with us to celebrate this themed meeting. With this, I am adjourn the meeting to next Sunday, that is